Let's make a cam mechanism in Onshape. Cams come in a wide range of shapes such as teardrop, eccentric, snail shapes, and more. Let's begin our design in the Part Studio, where we will need to build the base for our mechanism and the required parts. Using a master sketch, define the core of the mechanism, and using a part sketch, you can draw the profiles for the components. You will need to make 7 parts: the rocker pin, the follower, the valve, the guide, the camshaft, and the cam itself. Take some time to design the parts as seen in the sketches. When designing your cam, ensure the profile is defined with tangency throughout, as we will need to establish tangency between the follower and the cam in the assembly. To keep things simple, we will make an oval-shaped cam today. Extra points if you come back to the design with other cam profiles to configure in your assembly. Now that all the parts are done, let's bring the Part Studio into the assembly. When inserting your parts, bring in 2 guides, as we need 2 of them in the assembly. Fix the guide in place and then group the rocker pin and the camshaft to it. This will fix all 3 parts in space. To assemble the second guide, fasten it to the one we just fixed in space. In the Made dialog, then you can offset the part -100mm as per the original sketch. The follower will have a pin and slot mate defined on the rocker. This is the perfect use for the pin and slot mate. Make sure you constrain the distance of movement from 0 to 15mm as defined in the original sketch. We need the follower to slide through the guide. Set up a sliding constraint between the 2. The cam needs to revolve around the camshaft center. This is how the cam will rotate to actuate the assembly. Let's finish this side of the assembly with a tangent mate between the cam and the follower. This is a vital step as our mechanism is actuated here. The rocker will pivot around the pin in the center, which we fixed earlier. Add a revolute mate that defines that motion. The last set of mates we need is a second pin and slot mate between the valve and the rocker. Make sure to add your limits, just like last time. And finally, add a sliding constraint between the second guide and the valve. Your assembly is now done. Check if it is working as expected by animating the revolute mate between the cam and the camshaft. You should be able to see the motion created by the cam. Try creating a new cam shape and test how timing and displacement of the valve is affected.